Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on practical examples of negative numbers. The thermometer. A thermometer is a basic instrument used for measuring temperature. The picture to the right provides an excellent tool for looking at negative numbers. Think of the thermometer to the right as a vertical number line. The advantage of using this tool is that it gives a practical meaning to the negative numbers we are discussing. As you move up on the thermometer, the numbers are increasing. As you move down, they are decreasing. Questions about this thermometer. All questions will relate to the temperature of 15 degrees centigrade. What is the current temperature on this thermometer? The answer is 15 degrees centigrade. You can see there, it is exactly level with that number. If the temperature drops 10 degrees centigrade, what is the new temperature? So if we are at 15, which is here, if we drop down 10 degrees, so from 15 to 10, that's 5 degrees, and from 10 to 5, that's another 5 degrees, so that's 10 degrees altogether. So the new temperature would be 5 degrees centigrade. How far does the temperature need to drop before it reaches the freezing point of water? Now, your teachers will explain to you that the freezing point of water is 0 degrees Celsius. So the temperature needs to drop 15 degrees centigrade to get to 0. If the temperature drops 20 degrees Celsius, what is the new temperature? So we've seen that from 15 to 0, that's 15 degrees. And if it drops another 5, that's 20 degrees altogether. And that takes it down to minus 5 degrees Celsius. Now here is a very basic diagram showing the sea level. That's the ocean there. Pretend that's the water level. Here is a helicopter which is 80 meters above sea level. Here is a submarine which is 60 meters below sea level. The following questions relate to the diagram on the left. How far is the helicopter above sea level? The answer is 80 meters. 20, 40, 60, 80. How far is the submarine below sea level? The answer is 60 meters. 20, 40, 60. You don't have to say minus 60 because we are asking below sea level. We already know it's below sea level, so we're just asking for the distance. What is the distance between the helicopter and the submarine? Okay, from there to there, see that distance? We already know that's 80 meters. We know that already. Okay, because of that 80. The distance from there to there, remember we're talking about distance, we know that's 60 meters. So if we add 80 plus 60, that gives us 140 meters. So that is the distance between the helicopter and the submarine. If the submarine went up 40 meters, how far below sea level would it be? So here it is now. So if it went up 20 meters and another 20, that's 40 meters altogether. So it would be there, because that's a distance of 40 meters from there to there. So how far below sea level would it be? So we're already saying below, so we're just after the distance. It would be 20 meters below. Assume the distance between each whole number is 1 step. For each question, the cat starts from 0. Question 1. If the cat went 4 steps in the positive direction, how many steps is it from -1? So imagine the cat was able to go 1 step at a time. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4 steps in the positive direction. So it is here. Now how far is that from -1? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 steps from -1. Question 2. If the cat went 5 steps in the negative direction, turned around and went 7 steps in the positive direction, what number would it land on? So, it went 5 steps in the negative direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it went that far. Turned around and went 7 steps in the positive direction. So it turned around and it went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it finished up here. So it would be on +2. And finally, how many steps is it from -5 to +4? Well, there's -5. There's +4. Let's quickly count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 steps is the answer.